morning, good morning. Very, very exciting lesson today. Today what we're going to be looking at is adding and taking away numbers with decimal points in them. So let's have a little look at the first question I'm going to go at here. It's an adding sum. I've got 3.84 and I'm going to add to it 62.5. So if I was to set the sum out, 3.84 and I'm going to add to it 62.5. So let's just add those two numbers together. I can firstly see, decimal points aren't in the right place. They should all be in line. So that sum we're going to scratch out straight away. A lot of people do that. They spend all this time on the sum and put the points in the wrong place. A foolproof way of getting it right is to actually line up all the decimal points before you put a number in. So we can now put our decimal points in here. So we've got our 3.84 line and 62.5 line, and we've left one here obviously for our answer. So 3.84, so I'm going to put the 3 and the 8, 4 here. So I'm working around that decimal point. And then 62.5. So I'm going to do 62.5 here. Now I've got a little gap here. So in that little gap I'm going to put a 0. So now I've lined up my numbers in their correct columns and I'm now ready to do the sum. Always worth taking that extra step back to get the numbers in the right place. Now I can get on with the sum. So 4 plus 0 is 4, 8 plus 5 is 13, so it's 3, carry 1 here. 3 plus 2 is 5, add the 1 gives me 6, and I'm left with 6 plus nothing is 6, so I'm left with 66.34. That's the example of adding them up, putting them in the right columns here. Let's go over to here. We've got a takeaway sum now. We've got 5.2 take away 0.47. So I put my numbers in here. I'm going to put my 5 here around the decimal point, line them up here, 5.2. One thing I'd forgot to do is to put my third decimal point in there, ready and waiting for the answer when it comes. Then I've got 0.47. I'm going to do 0 here and a 4 and a 7 here. So remembering what we had to do, we had to put the extra 0 in, so there's a little bit of a gap here, so that's how we fill our gaps in decimals there. I'm just going to wipe that one off now. Now I've put the numbers in so we don't get confused with it when we're doing our sum. So 0 takes 7 we can't do, so we've got to borrow there. So we make a 10. We've got to give back that 10 over there into the next column there. Making that one a 1. 1 take 4 we can't do, so I've got to give a 1 here. So that's 11 take 4, which I can do, but I must give something back now because I've borrowed from this column. So I've got 4 take 0 there, which I can do. So I've got all my borrowing out of the way before I do the sums. So 10 take away 7 gives me 3. 11 take away 4 gives me 7. And then 4 take away 0 gives me 4, to give me an answer of 4.73. So that is how we add and take away numbers with decimal points in them.